That's awesome.
Tiger Lillies. So I first heard of this group. Well, I first saw this group. My friend Gauze in London, a Singaporean guy, who always just knew how to find weird, interesting shit. So this is one day I was like, you want to go see a musical? I'm like, the fuck? Because he wasn't the type that I would think to go to musicals. And he was like, no, it's not that Andrew Lloyd Webber shit. And just went in like somewhere in, God, I can't remember, Camden, Brixton maybe? I'm not sure. Some theater, and it was a performance basically of the old German folktales of Shock-Headed Peter and all that.
Right.
So it's all these old German folktales, and the Tiger Lillies were playing the music, right? And singing the story. And they would use like full-size puppets. So it's guys in black lycra holding the puppets. And you know those old German folklores are pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like the kid who sucks his thumb, so then someone comes in and cuts off their thumbs, and then they pull out red cloth for blood, and this puppet's like, ah! So that's the first time I discovered this group, and I thought they were just a group set up for that show. And then later on, it's really, oh, you are a band. And they put on different shows. So even during the pandemic, they were doing like little vaudeville performances at home, and you know, like doing live web streams. And then this track, literally just came out like in the past month.
Right. So they've got like
they've got a huge catalog.
Right. Shit.
Because
I mean, I've heard of them.
When I first heard them, it would have been 2000, 99 even.
Right.
And they're still going strong and still sticking to that weird carnival vaudeville.
Yeah. It definitely has that carnival vibe. The fucking drummer's amazing. Like the drummer's great.
What do you call those things? Harpsichord? Organ?
Xylophone?
Is that?
No. Fuck.
Yeah, I used to know the name of this thing.
Yeah, I used to know the name of it too. An accordion.
Accordion! Jesus Christ.
Harpsichord. What the fuck?
I'm always amazed when someone can make an accordion work.
Yeah, an accordion, that's right.
Because it is a sound of a very specific era.
Yeah.
And you just think of like cockneys jumping around and shit.
Yeah. It's like quite possibly the least sexiest instrument ever.
So when someone makes it work, it's like
no one's ever fucking
that and a church organ. It's like, make this cool. It's like, oof. Church organ's tough to make cool.
Yeah. I mean, but I think church organ's a bit easier than
the accordion.
So I've already forgotten what it is.
You forgot the name of the instrument. But yeah, nice simple video as well, just in what looks like a mental asylum.
Yeah, no, really good, really good. But that drummer stole it. Like when he's like
he's on the floor.
He's on the floor. He's sticking his tongue out.
Oh man! So final category, new, or at least new to us.
New to us, yeah.
Yes. And you've gone outside the realms of the English language for this one, haven't you?
Yeah, but I mean, it is an English language band. Like it's an indie US band called Japanese Breakfast. And they've got a song called Be Sweet, but there's a Korean version, and like there was also an English version from the album Jubilee. And I just prefer the Korean version. It just sounds slightly weirder. It's got it's got a little bit of an anime thing going on, and it's got a little bit of a sci-fi thing that I like. I think for some bizarre reason, just having it in Korean just gives it a sci-fi edge. But I think it's a really cool song. And I got introduced to them actually because the lead singer is her name is Michelle Zauner. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And she's also an author. And she was being interviewed by Conan O'Brien on Conan O'Brien's podcast. Okay. And Conan O'Brien was telling her the story of how he was kind of introduced to her, where Conan O'Brien's daughter had suggested to him that they go to Coachella together. And Conan O'Brien was like, yeah, sure, that's perfect for someone my age. We're going to have a blast. But on the drive over there, the daughter did something that was really, really cool. It's actually really smart. Is that she's like, on the drive to Coachella, I'm going to play you all of the different bands that are going to be there. Ah. And you tell me which ones you like. Okay. Like, you tell me which ones you like that you'd like to go and see. And so they're like listening to different bands, and like he's like, yeah, I like this one. I'm not crazy about this one. I like this one. But then when this one particular band came on, Conan O'Brien was like, this is the band that we have to see. Like, this is the band that we have to see. And apparently, Conan O'Brien's daughter says, correct! And it was Japanese Breakfast. And so after I saw that interview, I went and checked them out. And yeah, it's a really good album. There's a lot of cool songs on it. Paprika is another really good one. Posing in Bondage, Savage Good Boy is another good one. I mean, like, the whole album is solid, but I really like those ones. But this was my pick.
Okie dokie.